Hey everyone, and welcome to the AGV K6 riding review. So AGV's K6 is their attempt at an everything kind of helmet that's going to suit lots of different riders out there. And it's going to come in about 430 euros at the recommended retail price. Now, we have been a little bit concerned about whether or not this helmet is going to be too unspecialized. It's not going to have enough focus. Basically, it's not going to be as good as a sports helmet or a touring helmet. So that is why we have our road review. We're going to test it out and see exactly how it performs. Now, guys, the idea here is that I'm going to quickly run through some of the specs. Then we're going to jump straight into that riding review, and we're going to go through the results as well. But if you want to have a little bit more info in detail on this helmet, you can watch our review of the K6 where we took the liner out, we took the visor off, and went through all the little details of the helmet itself, and that is on our YouTube channel. So now onto those specs that I have promised you guys, and this helmet is going to come with a very premium, lightweight and tough shell made out of carbon and aramid, very premium materials there. And it's going to be available in 4 different shell sizes, plus this size ML is going to weigh about 1,350 grams on our scales, give or take a little bit. Then to the ventilation, we have vents up here similar to what you see on the Corsa R and the Pista, except these can be individually open and closed just like that. Then on the chin here, we do have a nice little advancement in my opinion. We have a little slider for the chin ventilation. And then the visor is going to give you a very wide field of view, very high as well. You can open and close it with a little clasp here, nice and easy. It is prepared for the pinlock lens that you do get in the box with the helmet, which is fantastic. Then on the bottom, it's prepared for the center arc communication system, or you can put in a different one if you prefer. And it's going to have an emergency quick release. It's going to have a double D-ring, and on the inside, the liner is going to be Shalimar, Ritmo, 2-Dry, and also Microsense. So now let's go on to the riding review. Now, if you're not familiar with our riding review setup, let me just take you through it. On the left is the temperature reading in degrees Celsius. It's from a sensor which has been placed on top of our rider's head by the ventilation channel. Then the middle screen is our reading in decibels, and the microphone for that has been placed by a rider's ear inside of the helmets. On the phone to the right is the wind speed in kilometers per hour, and on the dash is our rider's speed and the outside temperature. So for the test itself, we had some pretty decent conditions for our rider. The outside temperature was 22 degrees and the wind speed was pretty consistently between 115 to 120 kilometers per hour. Now, all the data is an average that has been taken over time, though obviously you guys will only see a small part of our entire riding test. Then for ventilation, we got a consistent reading of 23 degrees inside of the helmet. That means there was a difference of only 1 degree. Not a bad result. Next, the noise averaged out to 101 decibels, which was again not a bad result. Though the wind speed was fairly low, which probably helped to give the K6 a slightly better result in this case. And for the actual feeling of the helmet, our rider thought it was basically okay. The ventilation was alright, the noise isolation comfort was the same, nothing particularly special. The aerodynamics did feel very good though, and the visibility was just as good as on the other AGV helmets, like the Corsa and the Pista, he said. So now onto our star ratings, and the K6 did it fairly well. For the material, the K6 has that carbon aramid shell, top notch, comes with 4 shell sizes, even better. This is flowed into the weight as well, and now we have 5 out of 5 stars for both. The visor worked well, has the pinlock lens, basically makes a strong seal against the visor, so it did alright. And as we saw in the riding test, noise and ventilation was okay, not bad, not great. Comfort was about the same. The value though was a nice surprise. At 18 euros per star, it was pretty similar to the Shoei NXR. And all in all, the 4-star total here is pretty well deserved, and the K6 really was lifted by the shell. So now that you've seen our riding review, if you're looking to pick up a K6, head over to championhelmets.com. In our store, you can get the best deals in the product bundles, and with the K6, for example, you can pick up a center arc comm system for a discount of almost 100 euros. Guys, that is it for the riding review of AGV's K6, a decent helmet coming in at 4 stars, really lifted up by that very good shell material. So guys, if you want to see anything more like this, make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube, and that way you can be the first to see reviews as they come out. So guys, thanks for watching the riding review. I'm Chris from Champion Helmets, and I hope to see you all next time.